Hey, it's Brian from Khaki Shorts, and today I'm going to show you how to make my amped up banana nut chocolate chip muffins. Bring your sweet tooth and come along. I used to just make my banana nut muffins using the Krusteaz boxed mix, but I felt like it needed something else, so I kept adding my own ingredients to the mix until I got it where I wanted it. First, peel 2 ripe bananas. I use a potato masher to mash mine up, but a fork will work just as well. Don't forget to turn on your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit to preheat. Pour your dry ingredients from the box into a mixing bowl. Then add your smushed up bananas. Next, add everything from the instructions off the back of the box. A 1/4 cup of water. 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. And 3 eggs. Now come the added ingredients. A handful of brown sugar, probably 1/3 to 1/2 cup. Then baking powder. I never really measure it, I just sprinkle some over the top. It's probably about a teaspoon or so. Next, a little honey. Again, I don't measure, just give it an ample amount. I put in about 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour to add mass and to help balance out the wetness of the added bananas. You can always add more flour after mixing if the mix seems too wet. I mix mine up using a regular whisk, but you can use an electric mixer if you want. After mixing, put in about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. I use the minis, but the regular size work just as well. I buy walnuts in bulk and add about 1/3 to 1/2 cup broken up. I just use my hands to break them up, but you could pulse them in a food processor if you like. Stir up again with a whisk, and the mix is done. I have a very seasoned muffin tin, so I just coat it with a butter-flavored nonstick spray, being sure to get to the spaces in between so the muffin tops don't stick. If you have a newer pan, you can line it with paper cupcake liners. I use a 1/4 cup scoop and fill each space almost to the top. You can get about 12 muffins from this, and you get those lovely muffin tops when they rise. I break up more walnuts into bigger pieces and just drop them on top. These will bake in and add more texture. Put it in the oven and set your timer for 21 minutes. The box says 16 to 18, but with the extra ingredients I find it takes a little longer. Remember, the cooking times for your oven may vary. Take your muffins out when you get that lovely brown. You should be able to gently push in on the top and they'll spring back when they're ready. Cool the muffins in the tin on a wire rack. Once it's cool enough to touch, remove them to cool down to room temperature. These muffins are chock full of walnuts and chocolate chips. Enjoy them warm or put them into an airtight container and grab one every morning or for a snack. I hope you've enjoyed learning about my creation. Check out our other videos for more recipes and our restaurant and travel reviews. Be sure to subscribe to become a member of our community.